A very good evening and a warm welcome to the midweek's edition of Primetime News. I'm Michael Madimba. Leading the bulletin tonight. A 40-bed prefabricated COVID-19 facility, which will be used as a transitional ward, is being planned for the Swakopmund District Hospital. At the COVID-19 media briefing here on Tuesday, Erongo Governor Neville Andre Itope said a task force is busy finalizing the findings of the investigations, after which engagements with the private sector will commence in order to source support. The task force team forms part of the region's COVID-19 readiness and preparedness. Over the past 2 weeks, my office has been engaging various stakeholders in both the public and private sectors to find ways to respond to the urgent need for oxygen in beds at some of the district hospitals in our region, added Itope. According to the governor, a team of experts was on Monday dispatched to Swakop uranium mine to inspect the prefab infrastructure. The entire process is expected to take up to 8 weeks, after which the facility is expected to start operating. Another transitional facility has been set up at the Tamariskia Community Hall by community members, but is not yet operational. If approved by the Ministry of Health and Social Services, it would be able to accommodate 15 patients at a time. The manager of the Magic Discounter store in Walvis Bay, together with his son, were granted bail of 2,000 Namibian dollars each when they appeared in the Walvis Bay Magistrates Court on Monday for allegedly violating Section 16 of the Police Act. Martin and Giandre Cordier were charged with criminal injury and resisting a member of the police for allegedly forcefully entering an area that was cordoned off without the permission of the police. The cordoning was necessary to demarcate and safeguard the crime scene after the shop caught fire around 6:30 a.m. on Monday. The case has been postponed to 19 August for further investigations. According to the Erongo Region's Commander of Community Policing, Eleni Shapumba, the cause of the fire, which caused severe damage, has not yet been established. No fatalities or injuries were recorded. Police investigations continue. Seasoned diplomat Kaire Mwende has weighed in on the genocide deal struck between the German and Namibian governments, saying while it has failed to meet the expectations of many, it cannot be rejected in totality.
For the veteran politician, the Namibian negotiating team did their best to find the best deal for Namibia, although the outcome paints a different picture.
We have to be clear that whoever the team of negotiators did their best, and they were negotiating on behalf of all of us. What they have been able to achieve certain things, such as the Germans agreeing that indeed a genocide was committed in this country. The German agreeing to come and apologize to the affected community and the Namibian nation, and also the fact that it's not only apology, but they also committed to make good in some form.
Mwende, who in his last posting was Namibian ambassador to the kingdoms of Belgium and the Netherlands, the Grand Dukes of Luxembourg, and permanent representative to the European Union, said this on the sidelines of the burial of Ovamandero Chief Kilius Munyukunguvaova III over the weekend. He furthermore opinioned that the 19 billion Namibian dollars offered by Germany as reparation over 30 years is minuscule when juxtaposed with the loss and trauma caused by the Germans on Namibian soil.
We know that Germany is a major economy, the fourth largest economy in the world, and they could do better. But I think there is disappointment in general. But obviously, Rome was not built in one day, and you've got to start somewhere.
The Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism has said it will avail funding to a farmer whose 76 small livestock were killed by lions at Farm Leeuwkop in the Kunene region last week. The 66 goats and 10 sheep were attacked and killed by lions while in a kraal on 15 July.
The ministry's spokesperson Romeo Muyunda in a media statement on Tuesday said in line with the National Human-Wildlife Conflict Management Policy Self-Resilience Scheme, the farmer will receive 40,000 Namibian dollars. He added that the amounts paid by the ministry are simply to assist farmers who are affected by human-wildlife conflict and not necessarily to pay the value of the damage or loss. Muyunda went on to say that in the immediate and short term, the ministry is also implementing a program to strengthen and develop predator-proof kraals, especially in the affected areas of the Kunene and Erongo regions.
Stand by for your top roundup.
Welcome wherever you are on Planet Football.
You can go anywhere in the world, but nobody feels football like we do.
And they dare to sing.
It's a rhythm.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Football.
La football.
Soccer.
1, 2.
That moves us.
Salah to settle in. There's no feeling like that feeling.
It's so nice. It's so nice.
Nothing compares to DSTV's unbeatable football offering. So stay connected to watch the best football on the planet.
And now, a look into the world of business and economics. The Keetmanshoop municipality is struggling to pay its monthly NAM water bill and has resorted to disconnecting the water supply of defaulters. Responding to questions by NAMPA on Tuesday, the municipality's public relations officer, Dawn Kruger, said in June, council's bill with NAM water stood at 8.3 million Namibian dollars, and customers were only able to pay 6 million Namibian dollars. This leaves a deficit of approximately $2 million for the month. As a result of non-payment of monthly municipal bills by some consumers, the municipality is faced with the challenge of collecting sufficient revenue to sustain its operations. Therefore, water supply will be disconnected to customers whose accounts are in arrears, said Kruger. She said all customers whose water bills are in arrears are advised to visit the municipality and enter into a debt repayment agreement between 20 July and 7 August, as council will start disconnecting water on 8 August. She said from the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020, residents' outstanding debt has increased from 126 million Namibian dollars to 150 million Namibian dollars. When asked if disconnecting the water supply of those in arrears will not contradict the directive issued by the Minister of Urban and Rural Development last year, that all local authorities provide potable water to residents with no access to water in the fight against COVID-19. Kruger says it appears as if customers who are in the position to pay for water and who have been paying for water simply decided to stop paying, using the pandemic as an excuse. Over 530 livestock belonging to farmers illegally occupying townland at Otjiwarongo were on Tuesday morning impounded by the municipality's emergency officials.
The Otjiwarongo municipality's chief emergency officer, Daniel Pavaza, who commanded the exercise, told the Namibia Press Agency in an interview the impounded livestock includes 300 goats, 203 sheep, and 30 cattle. There are still many more to be impounded, and we will go back for them on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, as per the instructions given to us by management, he said. More than 40 illegal farmers are occupying townland southeast of the town, said Pavaza. Owners of the livestock on 9 July 2021 staged a march after they were issued with eviction notices by the municipality. They handed over a petition to the town's then acting chief executive officer, Frida Mokoshomelo, who promised to come back to them but also insisted that the eviction notices will not be withdrawn as they were issued after a town council resolution. Mokoshomelo had warned that failure to comply with the notices as of 7 July 2021 would lead to their livestock being impounded and owners being issued with fines of $249 Namibian and 10 cents per head of livestock per day. The farmers, on their part, argued that they are farming on the periphery of Otjiwarongo, about 7 kilometers from the central business district, and they should be allowed to keep their animals there. They claim to have been using the land for nearly 10 years and that they have nowhere else to take their animals.
It's time for the business and economics roundup, followed by a trip to the marketplace.
We were born for this moment. For every rise, every fall, to make the impossible possible. To create moments that inspire and live the thrill of excellence.
On the grandest stage of all.
Forget the past, for the future awaits. This is that moment we've all been waiting for pride, for country, for you.
Brilliant performance that was.
The Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. It's go time on GoTV. Love it.
That is all the top news we had for you this evening. Stand by for Joey Gosses with tonight's sports update.
Thank you, Michael. Good evening and welcome to Sport Planet. We commence with international football news. David Alaba has taken the shirt number worn by departed Real Madrid captain Sergio Ramos because earlier today he said the club told him it was the only one available. Austria's Alaba, who can play in defense or midfield, was unveiled by Real wearing the number 4 jersey worn for 16th season by Ramos.
It's a number that is a great motivation for me and one I want to honor, Alaba said, adding Real told him 4 was the only number available. Ramos wore that number and became a leader. It's something that is in everyone's head, said Alaba. I want to be David Alaba, he added. The 35-year-old Ramos has joined Paris Saint-Germain. He led Madrid to 4 Champions League and 5 La Liga titles. Alaba, who is 29, won the Champions League twice and the Bundesliga 10 times in 12 seasons with Bayern Munich. It's a dream come true for me. This is the best club in the world, he said, of the move to the Spanish capital. Alaba said he had an excellent relationship with Carlo Ancelotti, who was at Bayern for 18 months and has taken over as Madrid's coach.
A resilient Milwaukee Bucks squad that battled back from adversity throughout the NBA playoffs and bonded over past failures ended a 50-year title drought Tuesday by winning the NBA Finals. More on this story by AFP.
Giannis Antetokounmpo scored 50 points, grabbed 14 rebounds and blocked 5 shots to spark the Bucks over Phoenix 105-98, giving Milwaukee a 4-2 triumph on the best-of-7 championship series. Antetokounmpo, a 26-year-old Greek forward, was the NBA Most Valuable Player in 2019 and 2020, but each time the Bucks flopped in the playoffs. This year, he was named NBA's Defensive Player of the Year and delivered an iconic performance to secure NBA Finals MVP honors, a feat previously managed in the same season only by Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo signed a 5-year contract extension worth a record $228 million last December to stay with the Bucks, a major commitment to a small market club.
Your sports roundup awaits you.
Getting GoTV was the best decision James has ever made. See, James has always watched football wherever he can. Sometimes it got awkward. It was never really comfortable. And finding a good place to watch became more and more difficult, not to mention costly. Traveling for his games took its toll on James until he discovered something big. Now that James has GoTV, he can finally enjoy the perks of Home Ground Advantage. Good for you, James. Get Home Ground Advantage with GoTV. With superstar players competing in the world's biggest leagues and cup competitions, you'll be spoiled for football choice. So get and stay connected to GoTV for the best football season yet. GoTV. Love it.
We have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. As always, we thank you for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up and share. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. Also, click on the notifications bell to stay abreast with the latest happenings locally and globally. Do catch us tomorrow for your Thursday edition of Primetime News. From myself and the entire production crew, it's good night.